Hi, welcome to session 2. What to do after you get hurt on the job.
Hi, Maria. What should I do after reporting my injury or illness to my employer?
There are 2 steps. First, fill out a workers' compensation claim form, also known as DWC-1 form, and give it to your employer. Employers must give or mail you a DWC-1 form within 1 working day after you report your injury or illness. You will be required to fill out the employee portion of the form and describe your injury completely. You use this form to request workers' compensation benefits. Second, get good medical care. You should be treated by a doctor who understands your particular type of injury or illness. Describe your job, your work environment, and tell the doctor about your symptoms and the events at work that you believe caused them.
Thank you, Maria. What happens after I give the claim form to my employer?
After you file the claim form with your employer, they must fill out and sign the employer portion of the form and give the completed form to a claims administrator. This person handles workers' compensation insurance claims for your employer. Your employer must give or mail you a copy of the completed form within 1 working day after you filed it. Keep this copy. The claims administrator will then decide within a reasonable time whether to accept or deny your claim. Accepting the claim means the claims administrator agrees that your injury is covered by workers' compensation. If your claim is accepted, you will receive paid medical care for your injury. Denying the claim means the claims administrator believes your injury is not covered by workers' compensation. If the claims administrator sends you a letter denying your claim, you have a right to challenge the decision.
What if I haven't heard from the claims administrator? Is my claim accepted?
If the claims administrator doesn't send you a letter denying your claim within 90 days after you filed the form or reported your injury, your claim is considered accepted in most cases.
Can you tell me who decides what type of work I can do while recovering?
Your primary treating physician is responsible for explaining the following 2 things in a medical report. First, they determine what kind of work you can and can't do while recovering. Second, they determine if your work schedule or assignments need any changes and what those changes should be. However, if you disagree with your primary treating physician, you must promptly write to the claims administrator about the disagreement, or you may lose important rights.
Can my employer fire me because of my injury?
It is illegal for your employer to punish or fire you for having a job injury, or for filing a workers' compensation claim when you believe your injury was caused by your job. It's also illegal for your employer to punish or fire coworkers who testify in your case. In addition, the Federal Family and Medical Leave Act, FMLA, applies to employers with 50 or more employees, while the California Family Rights Act, CFRA, applies to employers with 5 or more employees. To qualify for either FMLA or CFRA, the employee must have been employed by the employer for at least 12 months and have worked at least 1,250 hours over the prior 12 months. These laws provide eligible employees with unpaid leave for up to 12 weeks without losing their job if they need time off for serious medical conditions.
Can I get any other financial assistance besides workers' compensation benefits?
There are other types of assistance that may be available. For instance, there is state disability insurance. This is paid by the Employment Development Department when workers' compensation payments are delayed or denied. Social Security disability benefits, which are paid by the U.S. Social Security Administration for total disability. Employers and unions may offer other types of benefits, such as sick leave, group health insurance, long-term disability insurance, and salary continuation plans. There may also be a claim or lawsuit if your injury was caused by someone other than your employer.
How can I keep my claim on track?
Whether or not you have a problem with your claim, keep good records. Learn more about workers' compensation. Contact an information and assistance officer. Consult an attorney, or contact your union. You also have the choice to represent yourself. Before we end this session, here are a few important things to remember. On the claim form, you will see a message telling you that it is against the law for anyone to commit fraud in order to obtain workers' compensation benefits or payments, or deny an injured worker these benefits. Fraud is a felony. This law applies to everyone in the workers' compensation system, including injured workers, employers, claims administrators, doctors, and attorneys. To report fraud, contact a local district attorney's office or the California Department of Insurance, also known as DOI. You can call the DOI toll-free at 1-800-927-4357 and ask for the phone number of the nearest office of their fraud division, or visit the DOI website at www.insurance.ca.gov/0300-fraud/.
Thank you so much for providing all this information.
You are very welcome. See you at the next learning session.